Okay, everybody, we are heading out of the 814 to have you take a look at a chance at a very picturesque special trip up in the Canadian Rockies. Joining us now is Brenda AJ with Allegra Luxury Vacations and Colette Travel and Tours. It's good to have you on the show
Jack.
again.
It's great to be back on the show. We're really excited about this tour. It's a great opportunity to partner with our friends at Colette and the station here to bring Rocky Mountaineer and the Canadian Rockies as our tour.
Yeah, absolutely. And we have some video to show everybody out there because this tour just looks elegant here. You're going to take this train ride through all of the mountains up there, Brenda.
Yes, it is. And this is a case where, you know, how often do you go on a tour where the mode of transportation is as exciting as the destination is itself? This train is voted one of the world's best train rides, train journeys in the world. It's on everybody's bucket list. I mean, just as much as the destination is. So it is. It's very exciting. It's very luxurious. It's very relaxing.
Yeah, no doubt. Absolutely. Remind us when this trip is coming up for
September 9th through the 16th, 2026. It's very limited availability at this point. We only have 12 seats left, and I know that there's still a lot of people out there that are thinking about it and haven't made their decision yet. And let this be your gentle nudge. Now is the time. You really need to get on this. You won't be disappointed. I mean, this is a bucket list destination. It's an absolutely fabulous trip. And it's a comfortable and relaxing trip too. I know I have a lot of people that had concerns because their energy level, their activity level isn't quite what it was. This is a more gentle, relaxed pace. Colette rates their tours from a 1 to 5 for activity level, 5 being highly active and adventurous. This is a level 2, so I think it's pretty attainable for a lot of people. It's a great opportunity for people who are solo travelers, who don't have a traveling companion to go with them. Group tours are a great way to go. You're going to be traveling with another group of like-minded friends. You have a professional tour manager, whether it's Colette's tour managers or Rocky Mountaineer tour managers, that'll be with you 24/7, so you'll never feel alone. You'll always feel welcomed. And also, I think people who are nervous about traveling abroad, there's a lot of people out there that just don't feel like comfortable traveling overseas. This is a great way to see beauty that's real close to home. I mean, yes, it's another country. I guess I should make that clear. You do need a passport to go to Canada, to go on this trip. But it's spectacular scenery and just an amazing trip right here in our own backyard.
Yeah, absolutely. Are you going from town to town on this train, making some stops?
So that's a great question, and I'm glad you brought that up. The train ride itself is only 2 days. And Rocky Mountaineer has this design so that they want you to have optimal viewing of the scenery. And so the train will travel during the day, and at night there's a midway point in a small town in Canada where you'll spend the night in a hotel. The next morning you get back on the train again. You have meals on board the train, breakfast and lunch on board the train, and then they'll continue on to Banff and to Lake Louise.
Oh, that's really amazing. And you mentioned the activity level with this thing. You're going to see so many sights and sounds just looking out the window, right?
Yes, exactly. It's great. The seats are very comfortable, very luxurious, leather bucket seats that recline. Rocky Mountaineer has 2 levels of service. There's silver level, where they have large panoramic windows, and then there's gold leaf level, which is a bit of an upgrade, but it's a double-decker train car where you're sitting on the 2nd level underneath this beautiful glass-domed ceiling of the train car. So it doesn't matter where you're sitting on the train. The scenery is every bit as spectacular, so grab a cup of coffee, grab a glass of wine, sit back, and just take it all in. It really is a spectacular journey.
No doubt. What kind of people do you think would enjoy a trip like this? Maybe more retired folks, younger couples?
I think everybody would. Certainly retired people who have the time. I think anybody that has an interest in the railroad, an interest in history, interest in nature and the surroundings. One thing about this trip, it never gets boring. Every moment is something new and unique. One minute you'll look out and you'll be going by a river, you'll be seeing beautiful, majestic mountain peaks, turquoise lakes, glaciers, wildlife, I should mention that, bald eagle, bear, things like that. You'll be seeing all of that on this journey. We can, promise you there's definitely some wow factor here. You'll come back with stories to tell. I mean, people come back from this trip and they have hundreds, sometimes thousands of pictures to show. And it's really something that you'll talk about and remember for years to come.
I can believe that. The Canadian countryside looks absolutely gorgeous.
It is, and I tell people all the time, you don't have to travel halfway around the world to see and experience something amazing. We have so many things like that real close to home. Canadian Rockies is a perfect example.
Of course. So for folks interested out there, you have a webinar that they can check out.
Yes, Wednesday, we're having a luncheon webinar at noon. And it should be clear, this is not going to be on Facebook. This is a webinar, so people need to pre-register for the webinar. Go to our link, go to the QR code. It's very easy to register. You'll receive a confirmation email with instructions on how to join the webinar on Wednesday.
Amazing. And if people can make it to that, are they still able to sign up?
We're going to record this. And another thing I wanted to mention, with only 12 seats left, you really need to act on this, especially if you're serious about it. Don't wait until Wednesday. Call me. I will go over everything with you, go through the trip day by day. I'll answer all your questions. I can tell you everything that's going to be on that webinar on Wednesday, but it's important that you book as soon as possible if you're interested. So let's act on it a little sooner.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll have all that information. You can see it right here on your screen. Also, if you're interested in the webinar, go and scan that QR code and get signed up and everything so you can learn more about what's going to be an unbelievable, unforgettable trip up to the Canadian Rockies. We're so excited, Brenda. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yes, absolutely.
Thank you.